We are back at 6:46 this morning, and for more than a century, this store is open to more than just movies and music. It's open to community, culture, and history.
Yeah, this year the Douglas Theater is celebrating its 105th anniversary. Naomi Washington stepped inside the historic building in the heart of downtown Macon. Naomi, what can you tell us?
Good morning. Every day cars pass by this building on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, but for generations, the Douglas Theater has been much more than a passing glance. The executive director says for decades, this theater served as a safe space for Black Maconites.
Every wall, every seat in here has a story.
For 105 years, this downtown Macon landmark has stood as a place of pride, power, and possibility for the Black community. Douglas Theater Executive Director Shelton Land says from the very beginning, this space was about more than just performance.
This was a place where people came to socialize, express their opinions. Mr. Douglas and Mrs. Douglas became the voice for the people. They spoke for the people. They heard the concerns. People would come here to watch the news because Black people couldn't afford televisions back then.
The theater opened in 1921, founded by Charles Henry Douglas. But much of its enduring legacy belongs to a woman whose name is often left out of the spotlight. His wife, Fanny Appling Douglas, took over the theater when Douglas died in 1940.
She ran the theater for 31 years. So she made the Douglas become just a mecca of Black entertainment. That's when the Otis Reddings and the James Brown and the Little Richards, all of the greats, the iconic people or folk came through.
At a time when segregation shaped everyday life, the Douglas became a rare refuge, a place where Black creativity could thrive safely. Today, that legacy still echoes through these walls.
It makes me happy to see people, even being born and raised here in Macon, who never stepped foot in here, and they're always so excited to come and ask me from that day, okay, when are y'all doing something else at the Douglas? When is your next fun event? I had so much fun at this concert.
A century later, the seats may be newer, but the purpose remains the same. A place to gather, a place to be seen, a place where history still takes center stage. The Douglas Theater will host events all month long for its 105th anniversary and Black History Month. This Saturday, they start their homecoming week, and you can find more about the events on our website under this story.
All right, thank you, Naomi, and kudos to that closing line, taking center stage. I love that. Each year, the Douglas Theater awards 6 $5,000 scholarships to HBCU-bound students.
This year, they're asking supporters to donate $15.50, a number chosen because Charles Douglas would have turned 150.